what gives you hope? What are you seeing out there? What do you see on the horizon that feels like we're going to move in a somewhat different direction? And I'll start with you, Miguel, and then we'll do the loop. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mayor. For me, what gives me hope is this, right? The bringing together of community partners, of people recognizing we have an issue. Let's address the hard issues that need to be addressed, and let's talk about it. Because I think unless we do that, unless we really shine a light on the things and hold people accountable who are bad actors throughout this, it just continues to flourish, behind the scenes. So that gives me hope that we're headed in the right direction.
That's great. What about you, Kim? What gives you hope, either based on what you're seeing now, or what's within reach?
Sure. What gives me hope is what you said about also getting to the root causes, right? And for me, that coupled with the idea of community-based responses and systems-based responses is super important, because there's a real difference between, we have to get to solutions, right? And sometimes those involve punishments, and sometimes those involve accountability. And I think communities are really good at helping us to figure out what accountability looks like. And I think that will change how we address gender-based violence moving forward. And to have you backing such a huge system-wide response, I think is going to it'll be a game changer.
That's great. That's great.
For me, it's your investment in the resources that are available to this population. Because without those resources, they have no choices. They have less than no choices. And then they just don't have any way to enhance their safety. So for me, it's the investment in recognizing that we can support them to enhance their safety and their children.
And my hope with the investment that the city has committed, that becomes the floor, not the ceiling. I will be an enthusiastic advocate for philanthropy, businesses, individuals who care about these issues to join us in providing more resources and support for this community so we can address this issue. Let's go to you.
Yes, I mean, I don't think I would have not be here today if I didn't have hope. I feel that this has to be a new time. I don't know what will happen if it isn't. We have too much at stake. And so I'm really hopeful, one, to have survivors at the table, to have grassroots community members at the table with you, and build on this plan together. Like, that's what brings me hope.
And Christina, last but not least, what gives you hope in this moment, or something that you see on the horizon?
What gives me hope are the important conversations like these that are being had. What gives me hope are the movements that a lot of people feel encouraged to be a part of these days. And what also gives me hope is being able to stand up for a lot of people who feel scared to not be able to say anything, and to be able to be the survivor in the room that is here on behalf of everybody.